KREX 5 News at 5.
Thank you for watching KREX 5 News this Friday evening. I'm Rob Hagan.
And I'm Jocelyn Stafford. National research shows the effects of bullying can last a lifetime. Bullying has become such a serious problem that many states, including Colorado, have anti-bullying laws.
Hundreds of students fall victim to bullying in our local schools. But tonight, KREX 5's Austin Sack met with one parent who claims District 51 isn't protecting her son. Austin now joins us live in the studio. Austin, what'd you find out?
Rob, Jocelyn, victims of bullying may have an increased chance of academic failure and health problems on top of low self-esteem and an inability to connect socially. Growing up as a kid, I was bullied like some of you may have been, but I'm sure we can all agree school is supposed to be an open, safe, and rich learning environment, not a place where students feel threatened. Jamie is a parent of a D51 middle school student.
We have to be able to be the voice for our kids right now.
A voice speaking out against bullying.
I think it's a valley-wide problem.
For Jamie's middle school student, the bullying started in 6th grade. This year, things escalated.
He was placed in a headlock in the classroom. The kid put his head onto the desk and was pushing his head into the desk. And then he used his cell phone, pushing it into his temple, and told him that he had metal to his head and was going to shoot up our street.
That's where Jamie drew the line. She reported the pattern of behavior to school administrators and District Superintendent Serco. Last year, School District 51 unveiled its new bully investigation tool, a program that determines if an incident is peer conflict or bullying that deserves a full investigation. During the March 15th school board meeting, District Head of Security Tim Leon told the board how it works.
And when we look into it and we come back and say it's pure conflict, to sit down and try and resolve it. That's not what mom and dad want to hear. They wanted to hear that, yeah, your son and daughter were bullied, but in reality it was pure conflict.
For Jamie, that wasn't the case.
They never addressed any of those bullying terms with me ever.
Whether an incident is ongoing or isolated, the district records data through tips received from the Safe to Tell program, but administrators were not fully trained.
Because the pandemic and we didn't have the opportunity to get in front of the school administrators to really train them in this program.
During that same meeting, District B Representative Leon told Carrie Schultes 90% of Safe to Tell tips are credible and the district acts on them.
In there, we could start to create our own database about where those are occurring.
While the data is compared, the district's mental health coordinator, Jason Talley, says,
so at 7, 14, 30, and 60 days, they're checking in to making sure that the bullying isn't continuing.
But for Jamie's son, that never happened.
Well, I have just basically been told that the investigation has been exhausted and they're not going to look anymore into this situation. Basically, I've been told that the other option that we have is to find my son a school. They'll place him somewhere else.
The district sent the student bullying Jamie's son home for an afternoon following the physical violence that occurred in the classroom. Then spring break hit.
But he returned to school the Monday following spring break. And he was issued a harassment ticket by the police as well for the incident that took place in the classroom.
Jamie says the bullying continues, and like the district safety director, she worries about future violence.
And I wake up every morning, worry about, is today the day that it's going to happen? And at the end of the day, when after all the Safe to Tell tips come in at midnight, and I can go back to sleep and say, we made it through another day and we start over again.
Besides preparing for the worst, Board President Andrea Heights called on the district to focus on the larger problem.
But I can tell you that it's concerning at the middle school level, because when we look at the expulsion rates, and I'd love to, there's probably some correlations, right? When we start looking at expulsions, bullying, probably mental health.
Jamie says District 51 needs to address concerns in the classroom when they happen.
We think of our kids as resilient, and they are, but they also need guidance.
Jamie just reached out to board member Will Jones. Jamie says she believes Jones may be working to apply the new investigation tool district-wide. We reached out to District 51 for comment and they provided us with the following statement. The district is establishing a working committee to align our efforts to the CDE model policy for bully prevention and education that was adopted this February to provide better support for students, end quote. And stay tuned to KREX 5 News as we wait to hear more from the district. Reporting live in the studio and first on the Western Slope, I'm Austin Sack, KREX 5 News, Rob, Jocelyn.